certainly enjoy general practice much more now, doing it as part of a portfolio varied career.
I think the benefits of a portfolio career are that you are in charge. You're in charge of your own time and you can commit as much or as little as circumstances allow, and I think that's really important for GPs coming through now. The risk of burnout is so high when you're working in a single place in a traditional practice.
In the current state of affairs, it certainly helps protect against burnout. I think working as intensively as we have to in general practice these days, when combined with a career that is completely monolithic, can put you at a higher risk of burnout, but that depends on personality.
I think you can have a lot of variety within working in a partnership. If you're given a specific role, then you might find that you've got enough variety and balance there, what with all the different conditions that we see and all the different kinds of patients that we see, and all the challenges that working as a partner can bring above and beyond clinical work is enough. I think for other people they can find that that gets too intense and too claustrophobic, and that the portfolio career option can give them a sense of balance and a sense of perspective.
Being resilient GPs, it's as much about knowing how we're going to adapt to a changing landscape and being able to kind of equip yourself that you've got interest in a number of different areas to keep you both fresh and engaged in the profession.
It helps you develop different skills, and combining those different skills and interlinking those different skills and different roles can be symbiotic and they all benefit each other.
With the climate at the minute, I think everybody's struggling, and I made the decision that my health and my family come first. At the end of the day, I want to enjoy my job. I want to do the best I can for my patients. I don't want to feel when I come home at the end of the day as though I've not done what I should have done because I'm tired and exhausted and stressed. And I don't feel like that now. I feel that I can do a better job and be the kind of GP that I wanted to be, and that's from the portfolio working. Sorry, a bit dramatic.
No.
If I was talking to a GP, I would first suggest that they really reflect and try to get an insight into their own personality and decide whether they are the sort of person who prefers just doing one thing throughout a week, and that's completely fine and legitimate and good on them, as it were. Or are they the sort of person who enjoys variety and doing different roles?
I'd kind of really ask them, well, what do they enjoy doing? How much do they want to work? How much do they need to work from the point of view of any financial outgoings and commitments they have? And what do they really want their day to look like? And then try and create and craft a career that fits those objectives.
What is your one sentence elevator pitch?
My one sentence pitch for portfolio working would be, that's hard. You're in charge and you can choose. And I think that's the most important thing in general practice at the moment, because there's not many other people that are looking out for us. That's more than a sentence, isn't it? Sorry.
The one thing I love most about being a portfolio GP is probably the variety. I think in my work as an LMC medical director, I really enjoy meeting lots of different people from lots of different spheres, and I really enjoy supporting GPs in sort of the pastoral element of my work.
I think if I didn't have a different dimension to my clinical activities, other than purely seeing patients day in, day out, 5 days a week, 12 hours a day, it would become very easy for that to no longer be sufficiently interesting to keep me actually engaged with the problems that patients were bringing to me.
And I find doing different things very fulfilling and very stimulating. And I certainly enjoy general practice much more now, doing it as part of a portfolio varied career, than I enjoyed it working when I was working solely as a GP and not doing anything else.
The thing I love most about being a portfolio GP is that I have choice in what I do, and also that moving from one role to another keeps me interested. I feel like I'm making a difference in a number of areas, which sounds a bit evangelical, doesn't it? But I feel as though I'm helping patients in a number of different ways, and I think I'm trying to help my colleagues in a number of different ways as well. It's just kept my interest, and it's meant that I can see myself doing this job longer term, and I couldn't see that before.